Could South Florida be our 51st state? It might just be. Florida is proposing to split the state in half and South Florida become the 51st state. Officials in the city of South Miami have passed a resolution in favor of splitting the state in half so South Florida would become the 51st state. Vice Mayor Walter Harris proposed a resolution and it passed with a 3-2 vote at the city commission meeting October 7th. Harris told the commission that Tallahassee isn't providing South Florida with proper representation or addressing its concerns when it comes to sea level rising. We have to be able to deal directly with this environmental concern, and we can't really get it done in Tallahassee. I don't care what people think. It's not a matter of electing the right people. Mayor Philip Stoddard agreed with Harris' reasoning, saying he's advocated for secession for the past 15 years, but never penned a resolution. It's very apparent that the attitude of the northern part of the state is that they would just love to saw the state in half and just let us float into the Caribbean, Stoddard said. They've made that abundantly clear every possible opportunity, and I would love to give them the opportunity to do just that. But the vote wasn't unanimous. Commissioner Gabriel Edmond and Josh Liebman voted against the resolution, with Edmond, a history teacher, being the most vocal about it. He said, "I just want you guys to be careful because if you vote for this, you're setting a precedent that if other people in this city don't like our representation or feel we're not responsive to them, they might say, we want to break away from the city of South Miami," which is a ridiculous statement. The resolution lists the northern border of what would be the state of South Florida as being Brevard, Orange, Polk, Hillsborough, and Pinellas counties. Orange County is particularly important because that's where the South Florida Water Management District begins, Harris said. It was even suggested that a central Florida city could possibly be the state of South Florida capital. In total, the proposed 51st state would include 24 counties. The resolution's 3-2 approval paved the way for it to be sent to the governing bodies of the proposed South Florida counties for consideration. In order for secession to be enacted, however, the measure would require electorate approval from the entire state and congressional approval, which I don't think is actually constitutional. I mean, they must have passed some sort of resolution in Congress that you can't do that. I know California is also proposing to split the state into parts. California has the economics and financial burden and the budget of an actual country. Also, a lot of cities in California say that they are paying taxes, overabundant taxes, and not getting anything in return. Literally, that they're paying taxes and no state roads, no state this and that and the other are being fixed or whatever. And so the state is actually bleeding them dry and letting them fall into disrepair so that the cities have to do what the state is supposed to do. There are two proposals in California, one that will break the state into 3 parts and one that will break them into 5 parts. Now, the northern part of the state literally seems like a foreign country, and they have tried to propose secession from the state many times. And in fact, it's like they speak a different language. They're conservative, where the rest of the state is super liberal. They don't agree with anything that the capital does. Nothing. And they have tried for a long time to not be part of the state. I believe some years ago, a section of California seceded, just simply declared that they seceded from the state, and they sent in the National Guard and troops and everything and went in there and arrested everybody in that section. Tell me what you think about this. Are you in Florida? Would you like a 51st state? Or would you like to, as the mayor said, see South Florida slip out into the middle of the ocean? Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show. Please give a thumbs up so that I can continue bringing these very colorful videos. Thank you.